Hi everyone! So I honestly never thought that I would ever do a video about self-tanning in my life because, to be honest, I hate self-tanning. Yeah, well, I used to hate self-tanning until these products came into my life that I'm going to talk about in a second. But just to preface, I am one of those people who, especially in the summer, I slap on the SPF. I don't like to bask in the sun. I'm like my grandmother. She's all about the pasty life. Like, she doesn't want to tan. She's cool with the way her skin looks. And that's how I've always been. And it wasn't just until last year until I started trying self-tanners, because my mom is the exact opposite. She loves the self-tan. She loves to bathe in the sun. And her favorite self-tanner is the Tarte Brazilian self-tanner. And I tried that out because she loved it, so I figured, well, I'll try it out, see if I like it. And I did not like the way I looked, and for one, the way it smelled. You guys know how self-tanner smells. You smell like Cheetos, and that's not a good thing, okay? So I always had like a bad experience with self-tanners, and I'm like, no, I'll skip on those. And I was contacted by a beautiful company by the name of Vita Liberata. And you guys know I'm always transparent about these things. But they did send me these. And these are their luxury tan self-tanners. And they contacted me. They asked if I would like to try these out. And I was a little hesitant because I've had some pretty bad experience with self-tanners. So I was hooked only because they claim that these are odor-free. So I was like, I have to try this, and I have to let my people know, are these really odor-free? So I've been using these for about, I want to say almost a month or about a month. And they did send me two, and they are both different formulas. And I have the self-tanner on right now, and right off the bat I have to say I love them because the self-tanner is very, very natural. No one ever asked me if I am self-tanning. I mean, it looks like my skin, and that's what I like. It's about 2 shades darker than what my skin would be in the winter, and that's what I go for, because anything else just is not, personally for me, it's not in my comfort level. When I had tried the Tarte Brazilian self-tanner, my skin looked so orange. I looked like an Oompa Loompa, and no one's gonna walk out of the house looking like an Oompa Loompa, you know? So I think, for one, my mom's skin tone is slightly different than mine. We are both naturally tan, however, she leans more neutral beige pink, and I lean more neutral yellow. So that was a little bit of a conflict, and I think that's why that particular self-tanner didn't really work well for me. However, this color matches me much better. I don't know if it's something that works better with my pH, but it is so good. One thing that I love about this particular brand is that they pride themselves on their organic ingredients, and on their box they have all of the ingredients listed right there. So if you're at Sephora, there's the ingredients in case that's something that is very important to you. And a lot of their ingredients are much better than a lot of the other self-tanners out in the market these days. So I think that's definitely an amazing thing. So I do want to read the box, that way I don't miss any points, and before I get into actually telling you guys my thoughts, I can read what they say about their product. So it says, long-lasting color, ultra-hydrating and finest silk application, and a perfect fade every time. Using pheno technology, this incredibly advanced luxury self-tan lotion gives an instant and long-lasting medium golden bronze result with a completely odorless, light, smooth, and supremely moisturizing formula. It nourishes and conditions the skin with marine and organic botanical extracts that allow the tan to last up to 4 times longer than regular tans. Very easy to use. So it says, odor remove for zero smell, quick and easy to apply, dries on contact, moisture lock for 72-hour hydration, perfect fade, and very long lasting. And it pretty much says the same thing for the tan mousse box. Yeah, it pretty much says the same thing. So that is what they claim. Okay, so let's talk about the product and how I prep for it and all that jazz. So before I start self-tanning, I like to prep my skin by using a body scrub or a skin polish that is free of any moisturizers or anything that's too oily, because if you use anything that's too overly moisturizing, then your self-tanner won't absorb into your skin, and then you will ultimately have a very patchy self-tanner and it won't really fade away evenly, and that's definitely not a good thing. So the next thing, you definitely need a tanning mitt, and with the tan lotion, it did come with a free tanning mitt. However, it was kind of small, so it really didn't work all too well, but I mean, it did the job. But I would definitely opt into getting the actual big size, and you can get this at Sephora for $6.50. I purchased this with my own money, and yeah, I actually really like it. It's quite porous and it feels very nice. It's not scratchy or anything like that, and it really does the job. So I really like it. It comes like this, and as you can see, here is the difference. It's a huge difference, and yeah, so there's that. Okay, so as I stated before, they did send me 2 different formulas, and I did want to demo this out for you guys. So I did apply this to my arms. Hopefully that works out for you guys. So the first one I want to talk about is the 2 to 3 week tan mousse. And the tan mousse is much more liquidy, since it is a mousse, of course. And so since it is liquidy, I find that a little bit goes a long way. So with the tan mousse, you get a much more wider range of skin since it is much more liquidy. But I will say there is a slight scent to the tan mousse, and it only lasts for like a day. After that, you don't smell anything, but it does have that slight scent of self-tanner that I'm not particularly fond of. But that's only with the tan mousse. I don't find that with the tan lotion. So this is the Light as Air Tan Mousse 2 to 3 week self-tanner, and I really like this. I love the way it looks on my skin. I love the way how it feels on my skin. It dries really quickly, and it doesn't feel sticky or tacky whatsoever. Now, with the tan lotion is a little bit more of your gel slash lotion type of consistency, and you do need a couple more pumps to get a much more wider area onto your skin. This is also good for your face as well, so it works for your body and your face. As for the mousse, it's just for your body, and both of them are $54. I really like both of them, but the only thing that I will say is this is definitely odor free as opposed to the mousse. You will smell a little bit like self-tanner for about a day, but with this one, you don't smell anything at all. And they both will give you that really nice, sun-kissed, healthy-looking, beachy JLo glow that everybody wants. The tan lotion absorbs just as quickly as the mousse does, even though it's slightly thicker. It's amazing. And I definitely think that having a tanning mitt definitely helps to get the job done. Now, when it comes to like your elbows and things like that, what I like to do is I like to take a muslin cloth and just add a little bit of water to the muslin cloth and just kind of like pat it in a little bit just so it looks natural, because those areas tend to adhere much more quicker, and you know, of course, they're the more drier areas in your skin. And they also say like any sort of contours or any muscles that you may have, adding a little bit more self-tanner to those particular areas will help to make the look a little bit more natural. So those are my tips. I gotta say, I love them both. But if you're definitely on the hunt for something that has no smell whatsoever right off the bat, then the tan lotion is something that you definitely would enjoy. And it's great because you can use it for both your face and your body. And I did use this on my face, and I really like the way that it looked. I will have a clip of my face for you guys, since I am wearing foundation right now, but it's beautiful. So not only do they claim their products to be odor-free, but they also claim that they are long-lasting self-tanners, and I definitely can attest to that. I have gone up to 2 applications. I've never went the full 3 applications because I felt that that was way too dark for me. But with every application you get a week. With one application it will last you a week. And with one application you want to leave it on your skin for about 3 to 24 hours. And then you can wash it off. So then the second application would give you 2 weeks, and then the third application would give you 3 weeks. So 3 days would give you 3 weeks of a beautiful self-tan. I particularly won't go that dark, but you definitely can. I did do the 2 weeks, and it did give me quite a good glow. Like, I looked like this. And that's not bad, but that's just not my particular taste. I like a just very like nice like sun-kissed glow, like very light. But it is very beautiful, especially if you're wearing that bikini. With the proper layering, this product will be very long lasting. So I like how flexible this product is because you can go as light as you want, as dark as you want. And if you want a 3-week long lasting tan, you can totally do that. You just need to layer 3 times, or just layer appropriately to how long you want this product to last. So this is definitely an A+ in my book. You can purchase this at Sephora. You can definitely check out their site as well. And again, both of these were $54, and I definitely would recommend them. I think that they are a great little treat to have, especially during the winter and this horrible winter storm that we had to endure. I live in the East Coast, so Juno, yeah, hit us pretty bad. So I treated myself to a nice self-tan. So thank you, Vita Liberata, for letting me try out these fabulous products. You have definitely made me a fan of the self-tan, and I hope that you guys check these out as well. And until next time, see you guys.